How you doing? This is Worth Beeman, and this is another quick episode of Straight to the Point. Today I'm gonna make my point by telling a story. It's a true story. Uh, Back in the day, used to sell dope. Let's just be real with it. One particular day, I wasn't hanging out on the block where we normally, pitched our merchandise. I decided to go out to the east. Now, if you don't understand the lingo, don't worry about it. If you'll only know if you were from Florida, from that part of Florida. But anyway, I decided I was going to get on my beach cruise and head out to the east. It was a misty, rainy day. So it wasn't hot. It wasn't bad at all. Just, a little wet. I head out that way. And before I know it, it's booming. It's booming. I went to my re-up, man, and, got another package. Went right back out. It's booming. It's booming. So I sold out three times, potentially. And I had two more lays on me as I'm heading back to go re-up again, because I started early and it was on fire so heavy that I just couldn't miss out on that money because it was steady coming, So I'm on my way back to go re-up with this man one more time when, out of the blue, a guy standing in front of a house calls me over. Now, of course, me thinking to myself, man, this is perfect. I can get off these last two lays and, go do what I got to do, whatever. As soon as I get off the bike and go over to this dude, he starts talking to me about the love of Jesus. Yeah. Of course, I don't want to hear it, but I was raised with a level of respect when it comes to a lot of things. And someone talking to me about Jesus Christ is definitely at the top of that list of things to respect. So I let the man talk, but before I knew it, I became entranced, I guess you would say, because I felt a weight lifted in that moment. It's like I kind of transcended being in a physical form, because all I could do was stare at this man and hear him talk. I couldn't really move. It's like my feet were rooted to the ground. And this went on for a while where he just spoke. And I was just engulfed by his words. Nevertheless, when the man finished speaking, he said he was sorry that he had stopped me. And of course, I'm back to reality now. I'm kind of heated because, wasted my time telling me about Jesus. What's wrong with you? I'm supposed to be out here making money. So I got back on my beach cruiser and I took off. Lo and behold, when I get back to my boy house to get that re-up package, there's police everywhere. Everywhere. Raided. Now, what's my point? My point is, sometimes you just never know when God is holding you back from calamity. You never know when that little old lady stops you and say, "Excuse me, but do you know who Jesus is?" Or that man stops you and he says, "Hey, have you ever heard Jesus loves you?" And instead of getting mad, instead of getting irate, instead of up yours and all this here, sometimes we just need to stop and listen. Stop and listen, because you never know what God is trying to avoid you coming across while you going to do whatever it is you going to do. You know what I'm saying? I, in particular, am very thankful because this has happened to me more than once. I'll share those with you guys down the line, but I wanted to put this one out there just to let you know that God is not a myth. He's not a myth. He's watching over us. He's in the midst. He knows what we're doing, and he's right there. He's right there. But sometimes we're so wrapped up in ourselves and what we want that we miss him and run into the stuff we were always trying to avoid in the first place. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So take that for what it's worth. And I'm going to get out of here, man. No pun intended. This is Word Beaming, straight to the point, man. I'm going to holler. Why?